We got Minnesota traveling into the Bills. Um, Josh Allen has that UCL sprain, still possible to play. Bills are -3. Let's see. Let's have Grayson start us off on this one.
Yeah. I mean, the Allen news isn't great. I'm gonna take the Bills anyway. The backup's Case Keenum. I know he had some trouble in individual drills today, all over Twitter, but people forget he played with Diggs in Minnesota. There's some chemistry there. I think the Bills a little bit banged up on defense as well, but this Minnesota team is really, I won't say skated by because we're far enough along another legit. But I mean, the best game they played opponent-wise was the Eagles, and the Eagles handled them pretty easily early on a Monday night. This Bills team has been much further tested. They've had the Dolphins, they've had the Chiefs in already. Coming off a bad loss to the Jets, I think that they bounce back, and this number keeps falling. So I'll take 3.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think, I mean, like you said, people forget that Case Keenum started in Minnesota and was not terrible. So this could be like his revenge game, I guess you can say, if he plays. I don't think Josh Allen should play. I mean, just if he's the future of your franchise and you put that much faith in him, when something this serious has a chance of getting worse like this quick, you probably should rest him. So even if Case Keenum plays, -3 is not huge. I think the Bills are clearly the better team. We see the Vikings struggle to score touchdowns on drives most of the time. So I'm going Bills also. What you got, Cole?
It's tough, but I'll be riding with the Bills. And obviously the Josh Allen news up in the air. We don't know what's going to happen, but still, even with Case Keenum playing, their defense is going to be good enough to hold the Vikings on those drives, force field goals. I think they'll be able to score enough just to barely skate by and cover this one.
I'm going to go Vikings to cover +2.5.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I think Allen doesn't play, and like Larry said, shouldn't play. And also Jordan Poyer and Terrell Edmonds are both on were questionable going into now Sunday, and that means TJ Hawkinson could be in for a big game with their middle linebacker and safety out. So I think Vikings cover. I think the Bills are the best team, but like you said, they're banged up. But the Vikings go into Buffalo and win.
Yeah, I mean, all the injuries make this a very hard game to pick, honestly. Like,
yeah,
I was kind of Vikings, but I don't know. I just think that Keenum can get the ball to Diggs enough, and they're going to sign Odell Beckham soon, and Josh Allen's going to be able to put up 50 points and then lose in 15 seconds to the Chiefs again in the AFC
divisional round, just to lose to the Bengals again in the AFC Championship.
The Bengals got to make the playoffs, so.
I'm with the Patriots right now. Jesus Christ.
Hey, after what Joe Mixon just did to my Panthers, I don't even know what to say.
Joe Mixon for 55. What a day.
And I said, I mean, me and Jack went off, and I'm like, nah, I don't want Joe Mixon the day before.
That's tough.
All right, let's travel into Chicago. We got the Lions, who just beat the really struggling, really bad Packers, playing against a newfound offensive juggernaut in Chicago. Chicago is -3. Who you got, Jack?
I think the Bears -3. I think Lions, that team is not good, and they just beat an even worse Packers team. I think the Bears now found that Justin Fields is their main guy to run the ball. I don't think Lions can hold Justin Fields to any surmountable number. So I think Bears cover, and I think they cover way more than 3.5.
Yeah, I'm also on Bears here. I just think the Lions.
And they're at home.
I mean, yeah, they're at home. The Lions have the worst defense in the league, probably. I think they're going to regress back to normal after playing, like we were saying, a really struggling Packers team. And the Bears offense has looked good. I mean, I know that their defense isn't great since they traded Roquan and Quinn, but I think they can get enough stops to get the job done here against the Lions, who are terrible. So I'm with that too. What you got, Cole?
Yeah, going with the Bears here too. I mean, Lions, one of the worst defenses in the league. Grayson, you know what you're gonna have to do. But the Lions, obviously one of the worst defenses in the league, had their best game last week against the god-awful Packers. But in the past couple of weeks, they've started running more design quarterback runs for Justin Fields. Great idea, huh? And I really like them to run the ball all over this Lions team. Justin Fields, Khalil Herbert, David Montgomery. They're going to score a lot of points. And like Jack said, I think they cover way more than 3.5 right here.
Yeah, I mean, I was on Lions last week against the Packers. That defense is still just as bad. They're no longer playing the worst offense in the NFL, maybe. So, I mean, I've got to take the Bears at home. I'll try and say this. I would much rather have the over in this game than any side, just in case this Lions offense, even without Hockenson, scores enough to make it interesting for a lot longer than we expect. Because, like you guys have said, the Bears should win this by going away. I mean, 10, 14, 17, something like that. With what we've seen from them on offense, Detroit will not be able to stop it. Only thing could maybe bite the Bears is turnovers, but I don't even see that being enough to keep this within 3. So Bears, but also the over.
Yeah, I mean, the total is only at 48.5 right now. That feels low.
That's
for the
insane.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the weather is supposed to be like in Chicago. I guess that could play a factor maybe, but it feels really low for having the worst team, the worst defense, and a team that's scored over 24, what feels like at least the last 3 games, I think. I don't know for sure. But
Even like 34-21, dude, I mean, that's no sweat. That's
Yeah.
all.
I mean, regardless of the weather, even you look at 2 weeks ago, Monday Night Football, when the Bears put up, what was it, 35-38 in New England?
Patriots,
On a great defense. I mean,
catching 8.5 one outright, yeah.
Yeah. All right. We were kind of talking about this before you hopped in, Grayson. We got Cardinals going to LA playing the Rams. I'm pretty sure Jack brought up that Kyler and Matt Stafford both are kind of questionable now. I think Kyler tweaked his hamstring this today. So Rams -3. Who you got, Grayson?
I've tried to believe in this Rams team all year. It hasn't worked out well almost ever. I mean, even since that initial red flag against Atlanta, giving up 17 in the fourth quarter, both these teams are bad. And I really shouldn't be taking the road team, but I'm going to have to. I'm just going to put my trust in whoever's throwing DeAndre Hopkins or Rondale Moore at this point. I don't know if James Conner is going to be up for this one. Hopefully, that would help a lot. These are just 2 bad teams. It's a tough one. It's really a coin flip, honestly. The Stafford news pushed the line a little bit. And obviously, Kyler now being questionable did the same. So I'll take the +3 of the Cardinals, but I mean, I absolutely hate it. This might be a race to 17.
Yeah, this game's ugly. The Kyler news makes it hard. I'm gonna also go Cardinals +3. I know that the Rams kind of have the Cardinals number, but I think that they're bad. And after seeing the video of Budda Baker crying in the locker room, basically begging his team to act like care, it feels like he's basically asking Kyler to stop playing Call of Duty and care about football a little bit. So maybe he took the message for a week, and maybe he didn't try and get gold on that one gun. So I'm just going to go out. Ugly game. Hopefully Cardinals can score enough to keep it within 3. So that's what I got too. What you got, Jack?
I'm thinking Rams cover. I think, like I said, it's a battle of 2 bad teams. Budda Baker's actually going to be out this Sunday. So I mean, it's Cooper Kupp or die right now for Stafford, and that helps me a lot in fantasy. So I'm going to ride that train. I'm going to take the Rams cover.
Hey, don't down my guy Skonkro, okay?
Skowronek.
Say
it right. Skonkro?
Hey, I don't care what his name is. He just looks like a little mini Cooper Kupp, and people get confused because they look alike and they guard him instead of Cooper Kupp. What you got, Cole?
Oh man.
Don't worry.
I'll take the Rams. I mean, like we said, 2 bad teams. It's be even worse with both the quarterbacks out. But recently, the Rams have played really, really well against the Cardinals. In a battle, you take the best wide receiver. It's Cooper Kupp over D-Hop, I think. Sean McVay, better coach than Cliff Kingsbury. So I'll take the Rams -3 here.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Kingsbury teams. Yeah, I mean, second half Kingsbury teams are not good. In second half of the season, I'm pretty sure that they're well below 500 every year that he's been the head coach in Arizona. After for games 9 through 16, weeks 9 through 16 or 17. Mm-hmm. So just kind of got to flip a coin on this one. And then we were kind of talking about that really bad team up in Green Bay. We're going to go up there now and pick their game. We got Cowboys -4.5 at Packers. Quickly, the Packers suck. The Cowboys defense is way better than the Lions, and the Lions just held the Packers to a really I don't even remember what the score was.
Yeah.
9. Yeah,
14-9, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm going with Cowboys minus 4.5. What you got, Cole?
I got the Packers to take cover 4.5 right here. And I don't even know why I'm picking it. I just feel like the Packers have been so bad this year. And the Cowboys, they've been really good. And something feels weird to me about it that it's only at 4.5. I get it that it's the Cowboys going up to Lambeau. But I just feel like A.J. Dillon, Aaron Jones have a good game this week. I think Aaron Rodgers able to get off the schneid, get the ball into the hands of his wide receivers and not into the hands of the other team. And I actually like them outright here.
I mean, I did write down in my notes, this game feels like a trap, but I'm going to fall for it. So,
yep.
So
that's kind of what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Just feels weird.
What you got, Grayson?
It feels like a Thanksgiving game, honestly, getting a couple weeks early. I just don't understand. You guys are right. The line just looks weird to be about a touchdown in Dallas from what this is telling me, which also seems off. It should probably be like 9.5, 10. But I'll fall for the trap. I'm going to take Dallas. This Packers team, like Cole was kind of saying, it's do or die. And I kind of thought that all week last week. Woke up Sunday, looked at it a little more and was like, Lions are winning outright. I mean, I didn't think it'd be 16-9 or whatever it was, but I mean, that is the newest of the low points for the Packers this year. Even on the road in the division, it's the Lions. That team's been bad 15 years. So I don't see them snapping out of it against Dallas. And I mean, again, Trayvon Diggs is either a pick six or an 80-yard play. Dobbs being out for Green Bay hurts them a lot through the air. But it would take a great game from Jones and/or Dillon. I just don't see it happening.
Hammer in Dallas. Packers are woeful. Aaron Jones is questionable this week, and so is Lazard and Watkins. So Aaron Rodgers is gonna have to pass to himself, I guess, Sunday. And I just don't think that obviously that's not gonna do anything. So I think Dallas wins by 2 touchdowns this week.
Oh, don't jinx it like that, Jack. No, I mean, dude, 4.5. How is it 4.5? I don't get that.
It shouldn't be a 4.5, and that's why I'm taking the Packers.
Should be closer to TD. He's right.
Yeah. All right, last game. We got Grayson's Chargers playing
What's up, baby?
At primetime Jimmy G 49ers. 49ers are -7. Grayson, since it's your team, I'm going to let you lead us off here.
I'm not going to bet against my team. I'll take the 7. I'll just pray that the 2 rookies on the O-line for us can hold up against Nick Bosa in this defense. Them and Dallas, really the class of the NFL. On defense, we've got a million guys out, a lot of them on offense. Mike Williams, Keenan Allen will both be absent. So we're going to have to turn Jimmy G over to keep this close. So unless Khalil Mack has 3 sacks, it's going to be a long Sunday night for me. But this team has never made sense in the 15-plus years I've watched them. This is a perfect game that we come in with no expectations and win outright, and then we'll turn around next Sunday night and probably lose the Chiefs by 17. So at least this week, I'll take the +7 and just hope that the weird season continues for us and we can show up and keep it close.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, the Chargers just randomly like to win games that they probably shouldn't, and this feels like exactly that. I'm still going to take 49ers -7. I think 7's a lot for a Jimmy G-led team because it just doesn't feel like when he plays that they blow teams out. It always feels like they're close. I just think the addition of CMC and now they're getting Debo back. And like you said, with the injuries that you all have, and I thought I read that Eckler was questionable now, but I don't know for sure if he's going.
He should go, but yeah, he has been in and out of practice, I think.
Yeah, but I think the defense, D'Amico Ryan has that defense flying around, and CMC and Debo are just going to be too much with Keenan Allen and Mike Williams out. What you got, Jack?
I don't think Chargers win, but like Grace, I think they cover +7. It's Justin Herbert. He does magical things. That guy's a god. But it does hurt that, half the team on offense is out, and that defense, the 49ers defense is one of the best in the league. But I think Justin Herbert backdoor late comes down, puts them in field goal range. They lose by a field goal. But I'll take Chargers cover +7.
On this one, I'll take 49ers to cover 7. I do worry about Greenlaw and Armstead on that 49ers defense, whether they'll be playing or not. But like Grayson already said, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams are out. Austin Eckler is literally going to have to do everything on that offense. I think Shanahan, the mad scientist with CMC, getting Debo back, Brandon Ayuk. I don't think it would matter who their quarterback is. They're going to put up a lot of points with those skilled players. So give me the 49ers here to cover 7.